Hello everyone, Indie Crafter here, and welcome to episode 4 of our Minecraft survival series. In our previous episode, we transformed the jungle temple that was behind me into this starter base. Now, it's a little bit bigger than I'm used to making, but I figured it's a new series, so we might as well go big. So, we've got our kind of a keep, I guess, behind us. So let me go down and I'll walk you around and we'll kind of take a look at some of the things that I updated and added since the previous episode, so you can kind of see how I textured it and all that sort of thing. So I built this path going up to the front gate and front door here, and then I built another path going off to this side because I remember that over in this direction is where that village is. So I think at some point I'm going to clear this out along the way, build this path kind of going along through here. I think there's a couple of rivers through here that I can build some bridges over and then continue that path all the way up to the village. But for now, here's what I did on this starter base. I put in some mossy here at the bottom to kind of give it a feel of being a little bit overgrown. I put these bushes kind of draped up the turrets here, and I kind of textured this with a little bit of cobblestone, a little bit of diorite and so forth here at the bottom. I even added some cracked stone bricks and put a little bit of andesite kind of going up to the top, a little bit of cracked bricks up here too. So I did that all the way around, and so you can kind of see we've got the same kind of texturing going all the way around to the other side. On this other side, I put in a door on the other side because I kept going in needing more supplies, and I kept realizing that I had to go all the way around to get inside. So I just mirrored the other door on this side, so now I can get in on both sides and don't have to walk around anymore. So I finished all this up. I still need to do some terraforming here. I'm going to move this automatic bone meal farm someplace over here. I think I'm going to move my field and kind of jazz that up a little bit. But for now, let's go inside, because today what I want to do is build an AFK Fish Farm, and I'm going to build it right up here on top of my keep. So let's go inside and up top, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So here's the basic design of the building that will hold the AFK Fish Farm. The AFK Fish Farm is going to be right back in here, and it's going to be a 7 long by 5 wide, and it's going to go up about 4, and then it's going to have kind of a little peak here, and the same thing, it's going to go up by 4, and then you'd have a little peak here, and then these walls are going to be 3 high. These little indentations here where these stone brick stairs are is where I'm going to put some windows. So let's get started working on this. We're going to start right here in this corner, and we're going to go up another 3. Okay, and we're going to put some stone in here. We're going to leave that open. Alright. Jump across here. And then we'll put another 3 here. And then we're going to go 2 more on top of these here. So we'll go 1, 2. And step down. And we'll go 1, 2. And then jump over here. Okay. And then we're back up to 4 again. Okay. And then we're going to go 3 and okay, so we've got 4 and then we've got 3. So let me finish this side. Oh, nope, I only wanted, there we go. I only wanted 2 extra there. Okay. And 1, 2. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, and of course it starts to rain. I'll tell you what, let me go down and sleep and I'll get rid of this rain. Yeah, it serves me right for building my first starter base in a jungle. It rains a lot here. So anyway, let's continue. So we've got a stair step up here that we're going to do, and we'll put some more stone here, and we'll come up here and we'll put stone brick up at the top. Okay, go across here, do the same thing here. We'll go stone brick, stone, and stone. No, stone brick. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like on the sides. Okay, then across here, what we want to put is this black stained glass. So we're going to come across here. You can use any glass, actually. You don't have to use black stained glass. I just happen to have some ink sacs that I could use for staining my glass and kind of turning it into this kind of a greenhouse type of texture. But you certainly can use any type of glass that you want. You can just use a clear glass if you really want to. Okay, let's go across here, finish this up, and that's it. Okay, so now in here we're going to go with some upside down stairs. Where are they? There they are. Let me grab this, put this in here. I'm going to need this too. Okay, so put our upside down stairs here, one there, and we'll throw in this yellow stained glass here. We'll go over here. I've already got one there, so we'll go up here, drop one in there, and we'll do an extra tall window here. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, then we'll come over here, drop in a stone brick stair here, and 2 glass. Okay, then we'll come here, we'll put an upside down stair here, then we'll put our stained glass here, and right in here let's put our dark oak door. Grab this, I don't need those anymore, not gonna need those. Okay, and we'll put our door right here. Okay, so now we're inside, and right here is where we're gonna put our we're gonna build the base of our AFK Fish Farm. So let me put a light. Let's see, I want a light right here in the middle. Alright, let's put one right there in the middle. Good. Okay, so for an AFK Fish Farm, there are a lot of different designs that you can find on YouTube, but the one that I've always used and the one that is the easiest, I think, for Bedrock is the design I'm going to show you today. So this one here uses these items right here. So we've got just one block of glass, and we put that on top, and then we're going to need 7 chests. Now you don't need to have 7 chests. You basically need to have, you could probably do a minimum of 2, but really if you're going to be gathering a lot of loot, you're going to want a series of chests. So I usually have 3 chests, 3 double chests, and then I have 1 extra chest for up on top for the actual AFK Fish Farm. Then we have 4 hoppers, 1 to kind of be for the fish farm itself to accept the initial drops, and then 3 more to go into our double chests. Then we've got our pressure plate, and we've got a wood fence. This can be anything. I just picked oak. You don't need this item frame. I just like to have an item frame up on the wall that I can stick my fishing rod in when I'm not using it, so that I just have it handy. And then you're going to need a bucket of water. Okay, so there's the items that you're going to need for this. So let me go ahead and get my hotbar ready, and then I'll come back. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to place a chest right here. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we want to break out these 3 blocks right here. I'm going to break that one out, that one, and that one out. Then we want to put a hopper right here. Okay. And these 2 we're going to leave open. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead, and we don't need this for now. Let's put this in here. Let's just use the diorite for now. Okay. So we'll drop this in. And the reason we use a half slab here is because we're going to have a chest right underneath this. And if you have a full block, then you can't open that chest. So we put just a half slab here in order to be able to open up the chest from below. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is you're going to want to crouch and then put a fence gate on top of here, and then put a pressure plate on top of your fence gate. So now you've got that going, and that will kind of activate. You can kind of see every time I get close to it, it activates it. Okay, so the next thing, let's take this glass and let's put it right above our chest, and then we'll take a couple more stone brick, and a couple more stone brick stairs, and actually we don't need the stone bricks. Let's just put the stone brick stairs right here. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. I gotta turn sideways here. Let's put our stone brick stairs right there. Yes, that works. Okay, and one right there. Perfect. Okay, then we take our water, and if we do this right, nope, that didn't work. Let's go ahead and crouch. There we go. There it's in. Okay, so now we've got a completely functioning AFK fish farm. And if I take my fishing rod, and you can see when I get up really close here, you can kind of see where the line is. If I go right above that line and I go right below where this block is, right below there, and I right click, let me get on my fishing rod, and I right click right about, I guess, to the side of this opening little hatch here. I go right in here, boom, it sits there. Okay, now when you have a rod that is not enchanted, then it usually takes about 20 to 30 seconds to get it to drop down. Once it drops down, this pressure plate is activated, and then you can right click again and it'll give you your item. And then you can go look down here in this hopper, and there's your item. It drops down into the hopper. So what we need to do next is go downstairs and finish up the storage system. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is put our double chests in. So I want this to be lined up here right by where this door is, and I want it to be right in the center of the room. So I'm going to put one chest here, and I'm going to put one chest right next to it. Then I'm going to crouch, put a chest on top, and then I'm going to put a chest here and here. Okay, so now I've got all my chests. Then I want to put a hopper in here, so I'm going to crouch, put a hopper here, and hopper here. Nope, let me back up. Nope, a little more. Come on, hopper. There you go. Okay, so now I've got my series or array of hoppers leading into my chests, and what will happen is the hoppers that are here, they will first drop everything down as far as it'll go to the lowest hopper, and then it'll go into the lowest chest. Once this chest is filled up, it'll fill this up, and once this is filled up, it'll then stop and it'll go into this chest. Fill that up, then fill this up, then go here, fill that up, and then fill this up. So you saw earlier that there was a piece of cod in that hopper up there, but now it's gone all the way down here, and wait a second, it should be in here. Hang on, let me figure this out. Figure out why it didn't go in there. Oh, you know why? Because I had this one built first, so it should be in here. There it is. Okay, so what ended up happening was I built this array, and then I put this hopper in first, and it dropped it down and put it in, and then I put this hopper in and this hopper in, so that the cod was no longer in the array. It was already in this upper chest. Once it goes into the chest, it's not going to go down to these other chests. Okay, so we've got that cod there, and let me show you this real quick. There we go, and we have to wait somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds for it to drop down. Now, the reason I have it with glass over the top is because you get a much higher yield and quicker return with direct access to the sun and the moon overhead. So there we go. So let's right click, and we've gathered it so we can look here, and it's not in there, and we can go downstairs. Okay, so if we go down here, and this should have gone all the way down and be in here. There it is. Okay, so let's talk about how to make this an AFK fish farm. I use an Autoclicker. It's called OP Autoclicker, and I got it off of a website called SourceForge, and you can download that. I've got it in the description down below. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to AFK fish for a while, and then I'll come back once I've received a better fishing rod. I want a better fishing rod so I can show you how much quicker it activates when you have lure on your fishing rod. So hopefully I'll get a fishing rod that has either lure 1, lure 2, or lure 3 on it. So let's do that, and then I'll come back. Okay, it's been about an hour, and I've had it set to 30 seconds per click. So it'll do a click, and it'll set it up, and then it'll wait about 30 seconds, and hopefully it's dropped down, and then it'll click again. So usually I can get about 1 item per minute. So let's go downstairs. Okay, let's see what we've got. Alright, got a fishing rod, Luck of the Sea 3, and lure 3, so that's really good. Let's grab this. What is this bow? A really good bow. Alright, let's take that bow. And we got a couple of saddles here, plenty of fish, and a few other things. Alright, so let's get an anvil, and we'll combine these two together so that this one doesn't get destroyed, because it's almost empty. So let's combine these two together. We've got plenty of levels, 35 levels, that we can combine that together. So let's do that, and then we'll come back. Alright, so I've built an anvil here, and let's take these two. Let's see, which way is better? So that one costs us 2. That's cheap enough. Okay. So now it's taken all of this durability from here and stuck it on that one, and so now we've got a really nice fishing rod. So let's take this fishing rod back upstairs, and let's do a little bit more fishing and see if we can get even better fishing rods that we can then use to build the master fishing rod. The other thing that we need to do is we need to change our auto click. Now that we have a fishing rod that has lure 3 on it, we can turn our auto click from 30 seconds per click down to 10 seconds per click. So now we can get 3 items per minute, which will substantially increase the amount of loot that we get per hour, but it'll also, because of the Luck of the Sea 3, will give us a lot more special items that we can get each hour. So let's do that, and then we'll do some more fishing. Okay, so we fished for about an hour with our enchanted fishing rod, and let's see what we've gotten. Oh, there you go. A bunch more enchanted bows. There's some infinity right there, flame and infinity, that's what we want. Okay, so I can connect these bows together and make a really nice bow. I've got another fishing rod here, another fishing rod here. So some pretty good stuff. Let's see what we got here. Oh, efficiency 4. Silk touch. Okay, very nice. All right. So we've shown that we can get some really good stuff once we get a nice fishing rod. So we'll go ahead and make this fishing rod really nice. Hopefully we can add this one to the other one and do some more fishing overnight and get some really good stuff that we can upgrade our armor and our tools and just kind of go from there. So I think that's going to do it for today. Well, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and as always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for upcoming videos in this series. But until next time, Indie Crafter signing off.